Welcome to Vertical Football, and this is the five things we learned here. This is Chelsea nil, Brighton 3. It's a terrible match. I tell you, we were second best in everything, every single thing. We were second best. We didn't run enough. We didn't have the balls to score goals. We were sloppy in defense. We failed at the basics. I think even as far back as I think before we came into the match, we failed already, and we're going to speak about that. I think there are a whole lot of things that went wrong in this match. A whole lot. If you look through the whole match, all you can get is complain as a Chelsea fan. I think at some point I was watching the match and I felt very ashamed of myself. Like, look at my club. Look at what I'm supporting. How did we get here? Like, how did we get here? Like, we need to think about this thing. What went wrong? You look at this club like 7-8 matches ago or 10 matches, let's just round up the number, and you're like, oh, this club is doing well. Maybe we're heading towards somewhere, but the whole thing is not clear anymore. It looks like, what are we doing? We can't even answer the question, like, what are we doing? You look at what is going on in the pitch, you're like, what's going wrong? You can't even pinpoint that this is what is going wrong. And I was saying to one of my colleagues when we were watching the match, like, you can literally watch Chelsea's last 4 matches and not watch this match, and then you analyze the last 4 match like as if you're analyzing today's match without watching it, and then you will get the point. And then when they look at your analysis, somebody will watch the match, will say, oh yes, that's true, you actually watched the match, because it's just the same old thing, rinse and repeat. 5 matches on a row we can't score a goal. 5 matches on a row we have lost in the Premier League. 5 matches on a row, we get into the final third and it looks like we don't even know what we want to do with the ball anymore. 5 matches on a row, we are playing very well. The opponent gets a moment and we just cannot defend them from scoring. 5 matches on a row, the opponent gets the ball and they are playing through us like we are not even there at all. What is going on at this club? What exactly is going on at this club? I can't tell you I have an answer. If I tell you I have an answer, I'm lying to you. And I bet you are feeling the same way. You don't know what is going wrong at this club. And we can all say, oh, the board failed. Oh, the coach is not good enough. But you look at the way they are playing, and you're just confused. Like, where did it go wrong? Where exactly? Man, this is terrible. I think for me now, I was hanging on to the hope of, all right, let's see how we approach our next matches. Let's see the outcome of the other teams below and above us, and let's see if we can make it into the top 5. But at this point in time, I think we don't go to Europe. Maybe we make it to Europe, but I don't think we play in the Champions League next season. For me, I think that part is gone. Maybe something else might happen and ignite that hope. But for now, I think that hope is gone. It's gone. It's far gone. 7 points behind. We have lost our match. Some people, if they play now, we're going like 10 points behind. How do you want to get back into that? They're not playing with moron in the Premier League. They are also fighting for something. They are winning their matches. How can you be in that box where everybody around you is getting things done and it just looks like you're the only one not doing anything? So let's discuss about the match. I think the first thing, like I said earlier, is we failed before we came into this match. And I'll tell you my reason why. When we played the Manchester United match, I said, this team and the coaching staff, after every match, they go on to analyze the next match. And we saw it in the Manchester United match that it was more like we didn't look at what we can use to beat Manchester United and then we go on to do it, because Manchester United is a team that when you can intensify the game, there is a higher chance that you will outrun them and that you are going to get the best out of them and then you will beat them in that game. But we decided to play the game to a slow level and then we lost the match. Now you're coming into a Brighton's match. Even if a blind analyzes Brighton's match just by hearing the commentary, you will know that this is an intense team. This is a team that runs, and this is a team that takes chance very, very well. So if you are playing against a team that cannot stop running, what do? You intensify the game to play at their level, or you drag the game down so that they cannot be running. And tactically also, what you do is, when you are on the ball, you need to be precise with your passes. And when you are off the ball, you need to close up the space. But we did not do anything like that in this particular match. Firstly, we played to the size of the pitch, which gave Brighton the options of playing through our like open space, or sometimes carrying the ball and moving through us so easily, because you are looking at the ball with Vaneka and then to Baleba, and then you are seeing a long pass to Mitoma. 3 touches and they have moved from the defensive phase of the pitch into the attacking phase of the pitch. Why? Because we opened the field really out wide. You are playing a team that cannot stop running, and then you can't confidently string passes together, because like you don't get, when a team is running so much, you need to be able to make sure that your passes are precise and on point. If you make a wrong pass, because they are constantly running, somebody will definitely pick the ball and they will use it to continually hurt you. And we see, one thing I saw is we played that game into their hands so much that they went into the flow state and they could not even stop their own self. They were enjoying the game. They were cruising through the game, and we were suffering so much and trying to mark and get them out of the game. I think the coaching staff failed in this particular one. You will analyze your team and then you will look like, okay, these are the things that this team are doing. How do we stop this team? And then they will counter against what they are doing. But I didn't see anything like that. Even if you don't watch Brighton for 2 months or 3 months, you know that Brighton is a running team. Find a way to make that not happen. And the best way is go compact so that there is no space to run to. All they will do is play the ball around and they will stop running. And because that's not their game, the level drops and then you can do something. These things are not rocket science. And secondly, I think we are mentally drained. We are very terrible in every aspect of the game. You look at somebody like Caicedo, his marking is poor. He can't even mark properly anymore. You are going to Pedro Neto, he can't take on anybody again. When he gets the ball, he's so lazy in the mind that, and I understand, this is speaking from a place of understanding. He has gotten so lazy in his mind that he does not even bother and stresses himself to go and take the defender on. He just gets the ball, wait for a player to make an overlapping run or an underlapping run to drag the defender away, and then he turns and is looking for an across that nobody will get their head onto. You look at him when he's trying to take a corner which is supposed to be a weapon for us, that we have seen from the beginning of the season that we are so good at this thing. Weaponize it very well. You see them putting corners and you look how terrible the delivery of the corner even is. And sometimes they put in the delivery, they get the ball back. Taking a perfect cross again, it just cannot happen. And you go on the left-hand side, you see Garnacho. I'll stop talking about Garnacho. That's one thing I'll say. I'll stop talking about Garnacho. I think Garnacho needs to leave our club. Not from a character standpoint, but he's not living up to it at all. At all. I used to be a person who argues for Garnacho in the sense that he's the profile. Somebody who likes to stay out wide. Somebody who likes, when they get the ball, they want to keep running into the defenders. But even him running into the defenders, he can't run into a defender and beat them. And even if he run into a defender and run past them, which is something that happens in 1 in 100, his output is terrible. He can't make a correct pass. He can't take a final shot himself. He can't make a perfect cross. He can't make a cut back. He can't make a square play. Same thing for the wingers. Same thing for Estevao. For Pedro Neto. Gets the ball. He can't even face his guy. He's just trying to fake him. He's coming back, looking for somebody to pass for. And then you see the countenance of it on his face, like he's angry. Like, dude, who are you angry at? What exactly is making you angry? Are you angry that you can't play ball again? Or you're angry that the team is not performing? You are not even performing also, so you are contributing to the downfall of the team. And to the midfield, I think we have somebody in Enzo Fernandez who is playing his heart out. I think Moises Caicedo is having a very terrible time. Look at that second goal. It's something that you can't be losing duels like that. And I saw that like 4 or 5 times where he heads the ball. You are looking at your player in the front, find a way to head the ball in which gives your player a chance to get the ball, but he's just heading the ball and is getting into the opponent, and then it's a turnover. They are attacking us straight forward. I think he did a little bit better. It's not the best even on the ball, but he did a little bit better on the ball than he did off the ball today. The standout for me, I would say Ato is growing into the game. Is becoming something that you are just very glad to see. I think he's one of the positives in the match. Cucurella, decent game, doing his defensive duty really well, going up front to add to the attacking option. I think on that left-hand side, Cucurella and Ato and Enzo Fernandez, those 3 guys are the guys for me in this match. As much as we didn't get the results, as much as the performance was terrible, you can still see the goodness in the games of this guy. Sanchez had some mistakes in the first half because of the idea of wanting to play from the back, but was not very precise with his passes. But he saved us a lot. The match could have gone more than that. I think at one point, if he was saving Kadioglu's 2 shots, which could have gone to the back of the net twice in 1 minute. Look at how terrible we are defending. I don't know. I think I've given up this season. My main point is, if you are not going to the Champions League, just let go of all of the other ones. Don't go to the Europa. Don't go to the Conference League. If you will not make the Champions League, just let the other ones slide. You don't want to go there. You don't want to be embarrassing yourself. But if you still look at it from the financial standpoint, you still want the money that comes out of these things. Because for me, I think the Champions League is off. I don't think we make it into the Champions League anymore. But something needs to change. Something definitely needs to change. And the problem we are having is we can't take moments. We just cannot take moments. We are terrible in shifting the ball from first phase, second phase. We are good at shifting it from first phase to second phase. But from the second phase to the third phase, we cannot do it. And the moment we start doing it, we are getting opportunities, but we can't take this opportunity. But even in this match, I think we're very terrible in creating opportunities. I'm not sure we had 1 shot on target. I'm not sure we had 1 shot on target. And this is happening for the second time against this same Brighton. I think last season, when they beat us 3-0, the same thing happened exactly, that we could not get 1 shot on target against the Brighton side. I know they are in form, but we made them so much better than they actually are. They went into that flow state that they just started stringing the passes around. Before we got the ball, before we make 3-4 passes, they have gotten the ball back. They are already passing it among themselves. They are already doing something with it. For me, Chelsea was very irritating to watch, but I think Brighton was more irritating to watch for me, because you are watching it as a Chelsea fan and you are getting angry every moment they are playing it perfectly against your team. So I think this club needs a... What does this club need? I'll stop here. I think I'm stressing my brain so much. I don't know what to say. I've run out of words. I'm furious. I'm not happy about the performance. I'm not happy about the result. I think it's a terrible time to be a Chelsea fan. 5 losses in a row without scoring a goal. We'll go and check. We'll go out to see it. I think you will check. We'll see it tomorrow. We probably have broken another record. Or set another record. We have broken one and set a new record. You will just find out tomorrow and you see all the other things. So guys, this is my thoughts about the match. I think we're in a very delicate position. We're in a very terrible position. Let's let's just wait and see till the season ends, because the season has ended in my mind. I just want to watch and enjoy till the end of the season. Guys, thank you very much for sticking with us. This is brought to you by Vertical Football. Please put your thoughts in the comment section. How are you feeling about the club? Because I know you are not just feeling about the match. How are you feeling about the club? What's your thoughts? Put it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. We'll see you some other time. Namaste.